Hello, this is Ericka.
Hi, Erica. This is Erica from Spirit 105.3. How are you?
Oh, perfect. I'm doing great.
I love your name. I have to tell you, it's an unusual one. So I love meeting other Ericas.
I know. And then it leads to the obvious question, how do you spell your Ericka?
With a C. How about you?
I have both a C and a K, which is the weird one. Yes,
Oh, so you're super special.
I guess. Or my mom made up the spelling, let's be honest.
Very cool. I remember when I was growing up, everybody would say, you were named after Erica from All My Children. And I'd be like,
Yes.
She wasn't a nice person. Did you get that too?
Yes, all the time. We must have grown up at similar times.
We have a kinship already. I am so delighted to meet you and to hear about Team Survivor Northwest. I didn't know you existed, and I'm so happy you do. For those who don't know how it began, would you share that story? Because I want them to fall in love with you too.
Yes, absolutely. Team Survivor Northwest has been around 30 years. This is our 30-year anniversary. And so in 1995, Dr. Julie Graylow was working with a group. She's a local oncologist, working with a group of her patients. And they were training together for a triathlon. And through that training, she saw the benefits that exercise and fitness had on their health and well-being, and really started to look at the research and saw not just the physical benefits from it and the benefits to both it reduces the risk of cancer recurrence by up to 40%.
Whoa.
It increases survival rates by up to 50%. And that research wasn't totally known at the time. It is now, but that research is staggering when you see it. And she just saw the benefit of the exercise and the community and people coming together and being with each other. And Team Survivor Northwest was founded.
I mean, that is such an incredible story. And I had no idea how big those stats really were. But, you know, Erica, I'm thinking about how if you have cancer, it must be very easy and honestly understandable if you just want to stay at home under a blanket on the sofa. But there's so much in it for you. I want to hear about how it helps you emotionally when you get together and, you know, do something good for you.
Absolutely. And I can talk from personal experience. I was diagnosed with stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer in October of 2023, so just a couple of years ago. And I also had not heard of Team Survivor Northwest at that time. And I had that thought like, oh my gosh, my life has changed. What am I going to do? I was an active runner at that time and ran every day. And running was an outlet for my mental health. It, kept me going. And I thought I was going to lose everything at that point. And I actually found Team Survivor Northwest as I was in that first early throes. I was starting to go through chemotherapy, and it was the perfect supportive place to find other people who had similar experiences to be doing activities together. I started with a lot of the online activities, an online Pilates mat class. We have a Zumba class, all sorts of online classes. As I was going through treatment, it was a little bit easier to motivate myself to get off the couch in my own house as opposed to having to drive somewhere. And then as I came out of chemo, I was able to go and do more of the in-person classes. I did a water aerobics class as I was had just gone through surgery, and that was a very supportive environment. And you just start meeting people and making those connections, and those connections help you feel less alone, and that is amazing to one's mental health.
What a beautiful...
Helps you feel as you're part of the group, and you see everybody who's gone through similar things, and they made it through. That's the hope you need.
It's a sisterhood. And I imagine when you're developing those friendships, maybe you're doing something, so you're moving, but you're also having conversations, and you realize, okay, I can do this because I'm not the only one in this fight.
Absolutely.
Oh, Oh my goodness. I just bet you have friends that you never would have had were it not for the cancer. Am I right?
So many more friends
Wow.
through Team Survivor that I just connected with and had shared experiences. And yeah, I'm in a book club now with a whole group of people from Team Survivor that are all cancer survivors.
Okay, I just love that so much. You offer so many interesting things. I mean, we're talking about not just hiking, which is awesome, mountain climbing, outdoor cycling, dragon boating.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes. What is dragon boating?
Dragon boating it is actually one of the activities that I have not tried yet, and people love it. It's kind of amazing to see. I was lucky enough to go to our Dragon Boat Festival this year and see the women in action. And it's a whole group of survivors. Survivor Sake is our team.
Yes.
And you see them out on the water paddling away. It's a delightful experience. And they go year-round. So they are out there practicing year-round.
I just think that's so cool. Like, what are you doing today? I'm going dragon boating later. I mean, that is so fun, Ericka.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes. And you don't have to be a survivor to be a part of Team Survivor Northwest. There are volunteer opportunities as well, right?
Yes, there are volunteer opportunities. We love for people to get involved. We have volunteer fitness instructors. We have volunteers who lead our hiking groups. We have volunteers who help us with our fundraising events. We have a gala coming up, and we have lots of volunteers who are helping with that. We have volunteers who are nutritionists who bring a special skill, somebody who's a photographer who comes and takes pictures of our classes. We welcome anybody, and we also really want the word to get out there about our organization so that women who are going through cancer treatment can find us and hear of us. As you said and I said, neither of us were aware of this organization. And we want to increase the visibility so that more women can find us.
Oh, I'm so glad that you are out there and that I know about you. I believe there is a person who is really close to your heart, somebody you've met through Team Survivor Northwest who has really inspired you. Would you share that person's story?
Yes. Gosh, there are so many who have inspired me. I think of a woman that I know who's a member who is still going through treatment. She's in active treatment, and she joined us. We had a snowshoeing excursion in February, and she has not been able to be very active during her treatment, and she decided this was something she wanted to try. She had never done snowshoeing before or even winter sports. She actually had to purchase winter sports gear to be able to come so that she'd be warm enough. And she came. She fell almost immediately and was worried she wasn't going to be able to do it. This delightful volunteer guide that we were working with actually was able to work with her, and she had the most amazing experience. She was like, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, and I did it. And the smile on her face. And so that's a very small instance. We also have people completing triathlons or climbing to Camp Muir on Mount Rainier who didn't think they'd be able to do it.
Word.
Those small and large things happen every day at Team Survivor Northwest.
Ericka, what is it like when you're part of the group that's doing something awesome and people around you notice? What is that response like?
The response is everybody is out there supporting each other. And it's just such positive energy. And that positive energy grows, and people notice that and respond to that. And it's just such a joyful experience.
Oh, Ericka from Team Survivor Northwest, thank you for coming on the show. And I hope you'll come back because I know you're going to have more stories to tell.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thanks for having me, Ericka.